Willie D. Live.
I think that the classes that we take should be separate when you're in school first, just to talk about, just separate as far as like sex ed. Just
and
the
at
actual
what
organs.
age should those classes begin?
Now?
Huh.
Well, considering that cartoons are tongue kissing, considering I could say something from the Bible that I'd probably get canceled for. You know, ain't that crazy? I could say a phrase from the Bible and I'll be canceled for a phrase from the. So I'd say it's up to the parents, but that's hard, right? Because what are the parents doing? If it's the parents doing some crazy shit, or if they're not stable mentally, can't leave up to the government. They're gonna sell it even younger, because why not? Because if the more the porn industry funds the other industry, funds the other industry. Not to get in trouble, let's keep whatever the age it's at now, but just to separate it. And then just for the knowledge of what reproductive is, and so people can understand that part of it. Because if you take that part and make it important again, then how much babies cost after that, then what can happen to your body in certain instances. From the girls, see, if the girls learn on themselves, they're saying about the HPV, the things like that, boys ain't in there making it difficult to learn, or they're already, feeling a way while they're staring at somebody, they're talking about sex ed, and here I am talking about sex ed, I'm looking on my shoulder, looking at the girl behind me, like, if I'm in there just focus on us and what we learn from it, I think that helps. And you mentioned how, like, relationships, anything you do as a kid, like, realistically, it's molding us. When do you learn this? Let's talk about what molding is, first of all. Molding of the body. Your head gets molded. Your teeth come in. You get your second set of teeth. That's it. 2 sets of eyes. They're getting older. They're getting stronger. Your body is itself. So your mind is the same. When is it most strong? When are you learning your ABCs? When did you learn your math? When you learn how to write cursive, which they don't teach anymore. So all this stuff has to be in your head early on. And who are these teachers in these instances? How are they picked? How are they chosen? Who delivers this information in a way outside of the parents that doesn't seem like they're trying to lead you or lean you in a different direction? So that part is kind of hard. But I'll say that definitely, if you started sexual experiences young, you're gonna run into these walls, ironically, walls, get it, I'm a comic. But you run into these arenas and areas that you're just gonna feel gray a lot of times, because you're like, this was that, maybe this is that, maybe this is, But it also made me strive to want to be married early, which still didn't work out, but I did. Was like, yo, I can't be out here like this. I was only 19, I'm out here bad, man, I'm out here home. Yeah.
How many times have you been married?
Once.
Only once. Would you do it again?
Would I get married? Like you said, when I said the things I dream about are things like acceptance is important, as far as like acceptance of all things. When you love someone, you have to love the things they love and what got them where they are. Why do you love them? Like, why do you love this woman? What got her here? You gotta accept all that shit. You gotta be like, yo, she wilded out. Wow, man, she's out there, huh? But you get it. If it wasn't for Cuddy, what Cuddy say? If it wasn't for me, what do you think she learned how to? So you can't be mad at that man. That he wanted you around there. So it's acceptance is a big thing with everything. So you gotta be willing to sit down, and people say don't talk about your past, but you gotta talk about your past. Why do you feel this way? A lot of things will have to be on the understandings, as far as like, because I'm really in it for love. If we're doing this, because we're letting a lot go. Whomever it is, we're both letting a lot go, as far as like dynamics, who we are, what your lifestyle is. Whenever you marry someone, you're sacrificing parts of how you lived, and those parts of how you lived is why that person loves you. So it's kind of, finding that moment. And I don't know, as hard as I work, where I'll be able to give someone what's necessary to truly love them in a way they deserve.